guys, Fredo1 here, and welcome to my live reaction and review for Black Clover, chapter 160. You probably don't know. Alright guys, so last week we had Hasta and literally finish up in Harsh Village, saving it, actually returning that knight back to human form. Asta gaining a brand new sword and basically turning this guy and breaking the reincarnation spell. So that was pretty crazy. And then we also got the setup for Vanessa Magna versus Luck. Alright, so that's going to be pretty crazy. Hopefully we get the start of that fight, or even a fair chunk of that fight. I'm really curious to see what's going to go down in this week's chapter. But anyway, guys, without any further ado, let's get straight into this week's chapter. I'm looking forward to it. I know you guys are. Let's do it. Seemingly, we are starting back in a Harsh Village, kind of getting a little bit of a wrap-up here. Confusion after getting rid of the miasma. Alright? Even though we were steadily patrolling the Forsaken Realm since the beginning, all for the sake of recovering the glory of the Purple Orcas. I don't really get it. What in the world has happened? So you're that type of character. Alright, so basically, obviously, similarly the ones who have become elves have no idea what's going on. Right? They don't, after they get turned back into humans, they have no idea. And as I said before, Asta has been given a brand new sword, very similar to the sword that Light has, except where Light is white, his tends to go black. So the theory I came up with last week was that Light was the demon slaying sword, and Asta's is the demon's sword. So that is my kind of theory of what the difference between Light and Asta's swords are. Alright, so a fairy! You guys don't get too close to Yuno. Alright? Big bro Yuno. Next. Rest your ears are kind of pointy. Sister, are you alright? I'm fine, thank you, Asta. I love you. So Asta's basically proposing to her again. Father, Asta and big brother Yuno are so cool. Alright? So, wow, Asta, Yuno, you become so magnificent. So this is the father. He's like, wow. He's super excited. Alright. Asta and Yuno have saved Harsh. Mora, with Asta's new sword, is their hope of saving their friends. Okay, so as we know, guys, that was from last week. Asta getting the brand new sword. That was very similar to, like I said before, the light sword we saw from Light. Oh man! Until next time, take it easy, guy. Huh? You're already leaving. Where are you going in such a hurry? So he's freaking out. But Asta and they're already on their way, obviously to the royal capital. We're gonna go save the country! Yeah! So we've got page 160. You probably don't know. Alright? Alright, so we've got Asta and they're leaving Harsh. I like the fact that they dealt with that very quick, smart, and very minimal fuss. I like that a lot. So we're moving on, getting into like the good parts of the story that we're all waiting for. You know, the big matchups and stuff like that. That's what I'm really looking forward to. The country? They sure have a lot on their plates. Be careful, come back soon. Sister, I love you. Shut up, Asta. Alright, so he's obviously, Asta is being Asta. Alright, so they're traveling. We're almost at the common realm, huh? Alright, so it looks like they've traveled a fair way. They're out of the Forsaken, almost out of the Forsaken world and into the common realm now. Up ahead, to the north and south, there's two places from which I can feel elf magic. Okay, we gotta split up. I got this sword, so you two, go on ahead. That's it. That's irritating, but I suppose. Why is it irritating? This guy's numbing poison could inhibit the enemy's movement too. I don't really get it, but that's somehow mean. I love it. So they've taken the guy from the Purple Orcas with them. And I love they're still taking the piss out of him now. Okay, let's meet at the royal capital. Asta. So they're like, we're gonna meet at the royal capital. Let's do this shit. So seemingly they're splitting off. They're going in their separate directions. All right. So they can. There's two supposedly spots where there's elves. It was like and Asta are going to go off and take those on, guys. Okay? Alright. This is what I'll be looking forward to. Alright. So, this magic power is Hey, coming here after this town's been attacked? What's the deal? Luck. It looks like they wanted to meet someone. Okay, so they're like, run. So we've got Asta and not Asta. We've got Magna and Vanessa. Luck is it, as we know. Luck is an elf. This is going to be interesting because, as we know, Magna and Luck are quite close, even though they're always trying to kill each other. And we've got Vanessa here, who now has the control of fate. I'm really curious, but Vanessa has already realized it. Seemingly, Magna hasn't. You two. But too bad. With reincarnation magic, his body has already become the Furu's body. Boom. So Luck's going in. So it looks like we get confirmation on Luck's elfin name here. Lefuru's body. Lefuru. Alright, so he's going in. So, It looks like he's destroyed a building. My attack completely missed its target. Yeah. Interesting magic. Oh, so Vanessa went in. Vanessa went, whoosh. What the hell are you doing? All of a sudden, bastard. So Magnus cracking the shit. Pull. Blah. Alright. Huh? Rouge sides with everyone of the Black Bulls. That's why she's also protecting Luck. Okay. So obviously Rouge is fate. Basically, the string of fate, Vanessa has turned it into a cat. Alright, and because Luck is a member of the Black Bulls, it's protecting Luck from Magna going in on him. Alright, so this is going to be a very interesting scenario here. How's Vanessa going to deal with this? Call off that cat's power, Vanessa! Huh? What are you saying? If Luck's attack just now had hit you, you'd been dead in an instant. Even then, with forbidden magic, the real Luck is probably just, that's what I'm gonna wake up that idiot. So Magnus cracking, eat this! Boom, so Magnus going in. Alright, we've got to start the fight between Magna. That's pretty simple magic, right? Why would that hit me? I love it. Like, it's like, but that's typical Luck. Right? That's even Luck way Luck would normally talk. So, it's been erased, but I still feel mana. Fire magic, extreme killing, vanishing magic ball. So this is like a new spell from Magna. Basically, very similar to the, I believe it's Boruto's Rasengan, where it vanishes and then boom, hits. Whatever magic it is, it won't hit me. In other words, you two humans won't be able to win against me. So I wonder if you can dodge my. I wonder if you can dodge my attacks. Now he's like, shit, he's fast. So it looks like Luck is going in. I'm going to stick with Luck just because I know that name. So I'm going to stick with Luck, guys. Luck is going in. Honestly, every single one of you are so hot-blooded. I got to be the support. Besides, if I beat you, it might shock Luck enough to wake him up. Sham! So Magnus cracking you. Let me show you how it feels to have trained with me. I'll do just that, you idiot. I already said that kind of magic can't hit me. So we're seeing Luck, he's starting to unleash his magic there. His lightning magic. Alright, so he's going in. That's my new fire magic ball. Time bomb buckshot magic ball. Even if it doesn't hit you, it'll explode. Alright, so it's basically he sends it all around. It's a time thingy. He just goes it's blowing all up. Which one will disappear? Which one will explode? Can you figure it out? That's why boring magic like that won't reach me. Come on, try entertaining me a little more. Alright, so that's... Normally Luck would get excited about that. But it looks like this guy, he's Luck on a whole totally different level. Alright. So it's interesting. I'm liking this chapter so much. This is pretty cool. I like the fact that Magna and Luck are going in on each other. As we know, they've trained together. They know each other inside and out. So it's really interesting to see these two going in on each other now. And Vanessa kind of playing support, but not really doing too much at the moment. I think Vanessa's going to play a very pivotal role in this fight. Alright, so we got going in, bang, bang, bang. You're also throwing around balls that don't explode and don't disappear. Are these also intended to create fakes? Or is it just because you've used up your magic already? Alright, so Luck's running around and saying, If you avoid them by sensing mana, you can get behind a normal magic ball without fail. At this distance, it'll hit. So it looks like Magnus jumped in behind him. He's about to throw another magic ball again. So, So he stopped. Too bad. I know it's Jemana. I'm aware. I'm aware of just how amazing your perception and speed are. Ooh, all right. So what's Magnus? So Lux caught him. Magnus realized it. He goes, don't worry, I fully know well how good you are at sensing mana and all that kind of stuff. No way! Well, no. Magnus just blown himself up. What? You probably don't know that I'm the type of dumbass who'd blow himself up. Ooh! Is this the end of Magna? Is Magna literally just destroying himself to take out Luck? Took a giant explosion. If it had been Luck, he'd have probably known that I was the type to go that far in doing stupid things. When it comes to taking a beating endurance, I'm the strongest. Fire magic. Maximum exploding fireball. So he's got, boom. He's landed a massive attack. It's hit Luck. And after that, flame rope, solid binding formation. So, got some fire, man. I know Luck well. I don't know who you are, but you don't know him, and you don't know me. So there's no way you can win. So seemingly it looks like Magna has taken down the elf version of Luck. If you got that, then hurry up and give that idiot back. Oh, Magna's going to hell. Magna's pissed. I love it. So he's laughing. He's like, right? So got like a lightning bolt. It's come down. So it's seeming like, it looks like, all right. So it looks like this is where Asta's heading. It looks like Asta's heading to where Luck and Vanessa is. That's going to be interesting because I'm really curious to see how Asta is going to deal with this, because seemingly, if he can use this sword again, then Luck's seemingly going to be the next guy to be basically get the reincarnation broken. So we've got Asta. That's, heard you say couldn't win against him? You human. Okay. Piercing the night sky. Lightning bearing calamity. Next issue, a clash on the cover. And the end and opening color page. Black Clover page 160. End. Alright guys. Not a bad chapter. But anyway, let's just hang on a second and we're going to jump straight into the review. Alright guys, so chapter 160. You probably didn't even know. Basically, it starts off in Haj Village, basically wrapping everything up that happened down there with Asta, and we find out that this guy who was an elf, that Asta did break the reincarnation magic on with his new sword, is from the Purple Orcas, and one of his main jobs is basically just go around the Forsaken Realm and patrolling that. That's obviously on the outskirts of the Clover Kingdom. There's Forsaken, Common, and then the Royal Capital. Alright, so obviously the further out, the less magical power you have, and whatnot. Alright, so what ends up happening, as Asta and Yuna are on their way to the Royal Capital, Yuno senses two elf magic points. One coming from the north, one coming from the south. And then we find out that Asta and Yuna do have the Purple Orca Magic Knight with them, and they decide to split up, one go to one go to the other. Right, and they said, let's meet at the Royal Capital. We then pick up where we finished off last week with Magna, Luck, and Vanessa seemingly reuniting, obviously Magna and Vanessa not quite knowing what's going on, but we do see that Vanessa figures this out very, very quickly, that, wait, that's not Luck. Yes, it's his body, but there's something more going on here. Magna also realizes, and then we get the start of the fight. Magna bringing out a couple of new techniques, and I'm just going to jump back to make sure I get these right. Alright, so we've got Fire Magic, Extreme, Killing, Vanishing Magic Ball. This is a technique where he sends out a ton of fireballs, they vanish, and then boom, they explode on contact. But seeing that Luck was known for being very well being able to sense mana and his perception of that. Yeah, and not only that, he's insanely quick as well. Right, that wasn't too effective against him, but we also did see that Vanessa used her cat, which is the string of fate, to first off take out Luck and make Luck attack a building instead of Magna, right? And then we had the cat basically then attack Magna to stop him from attacking Luck, because basically one of the powers of this string of fate that Vanessa controls is that it will protect it on the side of every Black Bulls member. So Magna says, "Oi, call off your cat," right? So Vanessa calls off the cat, and then Luck and Magna start going in. Obviously, there's a ton of different magic attacks. We got Luck going in on Magna, which one's going to disappear, all that kind of jazz. Eventually, Magna ends up somehow managing to get behind Luck and goes in for attack. But then we see Luck has managed to turn around and catch him. He goes, "Too bad, I noticed your mana." Even though that played completely into the hands of Magna, he goes, "Don't worry, I'm well aware. I'm aware of just how amazing your perception and speed is." Right? It does say but I believe it's going to be is in the official translation. Right? And then, boom! Magna blows himself up. And he's like, "You probably don't know that I'm the type of dumbass who'd blow himself up." Right? So that's freaked out Luck. Luck's like, "Oh, what the hell?" He's taking a lot of damage from that. There's no denying that. He goes, then we see him have fire magic, maximum exploding fireball. This is a gigantic attack. He lands the attack on Luck, and then he uses flame, rope, solid binding formation, basically seemingly binding and defeating Luck in the point as well. That is some pretty massive stuff. We're like, whoa, Magnus just taking out the elf version of Luck. This is crazy. And then we got Magnus saying basically, "I know Luck well, and I don't know who you are, but I don't know who you are, but you don't know him, and you don't know me. So there's no way you can win." Right? So, but then he's like, "So hurry up and give that idiot back." So obviously, Luck is very important to Magna because they do train a lot together. They've been on multiple missions together and stuff like that. We then see this gigantic lightning bolt with Luck laughing. And then we zoom out and we see Asta is actually on the way there with help of Yuno's wind magic. He's being carried to seemingly where Vanessa, Magna, and Luck is. So seemingly that's where we're going to pick up from next week with Asta, Magna, and Vanessa taking on the elf form of Luck. And we got Asta going, that's like he's freaking out. He knows exactly who it is. Seemingly, Asta knows whose it is. He's thinking lightning magic. The only person he knows of lightning magic is Luck, as far as I know. And then we got that final panel of, "Who did you say couldn't win against him? You human." This big ass grid, got a bit of lightning coming out, and he's looking absolutely dead set, menacing. Right, and that is the end of our chapter. Right, so overall, guys, this was a damn good chapter. There was a lot of good stuff that went down. Magna and Luck going in on each other. Magna using all the skills that he knows against Luck, as well as a few new spells, dealing quite a fair bit of damage to Luck, but obviously Luck being the complete psycho that he is, and battle hungry idiot, basically. The elf version is just a more extreme version of that, and we see that this version is getting very excited. He's got this big ass grin because he's taking a couple of massive hits, right? He got binded, and then he still managed to use some magic to break that binding, and seemingly now Magna is going to be in a lot of trouble. The question is going to be this: what role will Vanessa play? Will this be the end of Magna? I don't think Magna is going to get killed. I don't see that happening. If that does happen, that will be a pretty big shock and a pretty good move at the same time. But I'm thinking next week Asta will arrive, maybe just in the nick of time to save Magna. But the real question is going to be, how is Vanessa, because I believe Vanessa is the biggest key here, obviously with the String of Fate and all that, what is her role going to be in this? Is she just going to be support, as she said in this chapter? I think she's going to play a bit more of a pivotal role. So I'm really curious how Yuki Tabata is going to do that, how he's going to play Vanessa, because I would like to see Vanessa do a bit more than just support. I would like to see her be a bit more on the front line. We did see that during the Witch's Forest thing where she did take on her mother, the Queen Witch. But at the same time, I'm really curious about how he's going to do that. I'm really curious about how this is all going to play out. What is Asta going to get there in time, which I'm assuming he will. Quite possibly Asta will make it there next week, or even not next week, the week after. Who has gone off to deal with? Could it be possibly Klaus? There's another idea right there. Obviously, we still have Funeral to come back. There's a lot of things still coming down. What's going on with Gray and Gordon, with Gauche? There's still a lot of things still to be answered. But anyway, guys, overall, for this chapter, the art was solid. We got some good progression. We got some good action shots. I liked how the paneling was done. We got good progression, like I said. So that's why this week, guys, for Black Clover, page 160, you probably didn't know, I'm going to give it 4 stars. Brilliant chapter. Super hype chapter. Chapter I really, really enjoyed. I think is definitely worth a read for you guys. If you haven't checked out Black Clover, you guys need to get into it. There's some real dope shit going down at the moment. I'm really excited about where Black Clover is heading. But anyway, guys, that is all from me. Let me know in that comment section below what you guys thought. Did you like it? Didn't like it? All that kind of jazz. And as always, guys, I'm Free01. You guys are awesome. And I'll catch you guys next time with another live reaction and review. Peace. Run away!